Hello and welcome to an Uber's UU thing. I have a bunch of Uber's UU Pokemon here, all of the mons in the usage stats and at relatively high viability, and we are going to rank them on how well they could make sandwiches. So, who are tasting these sandwiches today? Me, Kind Squared. Fluffy, how are you doing?
I'm chilling. I am excited to eat some sandwiches prepared by the best chefs in the hood.
Incredible King, you ready for some tasting?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to taste some really nice food.
And Icy Screeb, you ready
I am
to
hungry.
munch?
I am hungry.
All right, so we have a couple of categories. We can play with them as necessary, but to start off, we have 3 Michelin stars. One, that should say Michelin star. That's a big, distinction. We got well-reviewed, local place, solid joint in the area. We've got top-tier gas station sandwich. We've got bad review for Yelp. Fast food garbage, and never cook again as our starting categories. But yeah, totally fluid. We can play with them as necessary. All right. Mewtwo is first on this list. So how are we thinking? If Mewtwo had to make us a sandwich, what would it be? How good would it be?
I
Discuss.
think, that Mewtwo could make the world's best sandwich, but I don't think Mewtwo would make a sandwich for any human.
Whoa.
That is fair. That is fair.
I mean, but if it was a
Mewtwo
Pokemon
was-
restaurant, like a 7-star restaurant, do you
See,
think
that's
Mewtwo-
why I asked the question earlier. Because if Mewtwo was making a sandwich for my Koraidon, that's a fucking 5 Michelin star sandwich right there.
Ask the question
for
again
me-
for the audience.
Okay, so the question that I asked before we started recording is, who are the sandwiches made for? Are they made for us, or are they made for hypothetical characters? And by hypothetical characters, I use the example of a Koraidon sitting next to me, because
Why
that's
is a
funny sandwich
Koraidon
meme.
sitting next to you?
Yes.
All right. I think Mewtwo, the perfect organism extends to cooking. I think this guy can cook the best grub, including
Alright.
sandwiches.
Starting out,
He knows all the best bread places.
starting
he knows all
out
the best.
really high.
bread
3 Michelin star sandwich.
Absolutely.
These are vaguely in Pokedex order, except it'll restart a couple times, and it's weird because really it's the order of how they're saved on my computer, which is who knows what order they are. Anyway, Azumarill is next.
fast food garbage? It has thick fat. What do you expect?
Oh,
Ooh. I was
real.
That
gonna
is
give
fair.
it a
It
high
might
rating,
also-
but honestly,
it
I
might
gotta
also
go with
get
King
the-
here. I gotta agree with
might
my
get
man
this-
King.
Yeah, it might get the sandwich soggy with its wet
Yes.
hands. 'cause it's a
Yes, I
water
also
type.
think the amount of fingers really matters. So, like, Mewtwo has got 3 fingers on each hand. That's, like,
And
reasonable to
psychic
make
powers.
a sandwich.
Mewtwo's also got psychic powers.
True. Azumarill, it doesn't have fingers. How are you gonna
It
make a
also has
sandwich
sap
without
super if you
fingers?
think about it, like it will absorb all the moisture from the food. It'll be
Oh god, yeah, Sap Sipper, Azumarill.
Oh no. All right, in
Yeah,
that same
exactly.
It would
vein,
look
And
really
if it
cute
has
while
huge power,
it would
it'll
look
just
really
crush your
cute while
sandwich
doing
before
it.
he gives it to you.
exactly. So it's fast food garbage.
It's a lose-lose-lose situation.
It
All
would look
right.
really cute while doing it, though.
Skarmory does not have hands.
It does have nice blade wings. It could cut the vegetables all
You could
nice.
chop shit up, yeah.
But I
Alright.
thought we were judging this on the complete package.
I mean,
right?
it could probably use its beak
Well,
to put
there
some-
will
Skarmory
be
can really
some
chop
mons
vegetables.
that
I
just
agree with that.
cannot produce something edible, I would imagine. So I feel
mean,
like Skarmory.
could use its talents to pick and put things in place.
Yeah,
Or
I
it's
feel
new.
like it's got more than enough. Is it a bad review on Yelp?
I'm thinking bad review on Yelp.
Alright,
Alright.
cool.
Torkoal, it will smoke those meats.
Oh, barbecued.
Meats
Well,
like a
it
brisket.
depends. If the sandwich is barbecue,
Nice
I would say
toasty bread.
But
That
I feel like
Yeah, like nice-
Skarmory and Torkoal could make a nice tag team. One of them does the actual cooking, and the other one does the cutting
it's the
and
assembly. Yeah,
assembling.
because Torkoal will have
Yeah.
assembly issues. It
Or
does
Torkoal
have
doesn't
toes.
have hands.
It does have toes, so that's better than nothing.
I think it's seen standing on hind legs in the anime, but I don't watch a lot of the anime, so I can't confirm.
All right, are we thinking top tier gas station or is this a bad Yelp review?
I mean,
I feel like the
depends.
presentation. I feel like the
Put 'em
presentation
together,
doesn't
I
matter
think
as
it's a
much as
top
the
tier gas
sandwich.
station.
You're right. Yeah,
But
I think that's true
individually,
because
matters to Yelp.
there's like that one element that really hits. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
and if this is like a meat heavy sandwich, then it's gonna be
Alright.
really
Yeah,
good with
Torkoal
those
is good for
Torkoal
meat
smoke.
heavy, but if it's a veggie sandwich, I'd go with Skarmory.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, Deoxys is next. How can Deoxys cook a sandwich?
Deoxys doesn't know what a sandwich
Aggressively.
is. Deoxys is an
Never
alien.
cook, dude. It's a virus. It gets you sick.
Dude,
If
it's
you really
literally
wanna-
an alien. It has no fucking clue what a sandwich even
Never
is.
cook again.
Cannot
got a
Do not let this man
conceptualize
cook, or-
sandwich.
It's not a man, is it?
I don't know. I mean, it does. I would imagine those DNA arms are like better at manipulating things than Azumaril's.
It-
Like,
okay.
It could turn its
Stump
arms
time,
into
time.
hands.
Listen.
Fine.
I don't want
I gotta
COVID
tell you this, though.
2024, okay? I don't want COVID 24 coming because of fucking
Fine.
Deoxys cooking shit.
Kind. This is like the new sprite of Deoxys you've gotten. The original Gen 3 Deoxys sprite could make a banger sandwich. Bro
ooh.
actually had a hand back then.
I'll put that
think-
on the screen. I think I know what you're talking about, though.
I think it would destroy the sandwich though. I don't think it likes cooking. I think it would be
I mean, it
angry
might
and
eat the
destroy
sandwich itself.
I agree that if
Probably
it can't conceptualize the sandwich, we'll put it in never cook again. And I think related to not conceptualizing sandwiches, Dialga,
I think Dialga's
Dialga
gonna
doesn't have
jump through-
hands. However,
I mean,
split.
Dialga is a god of time, so it could move across time to get the sandwiches for us.
it could at least
Yeah,
learn
I
what a
was-
sandwich
I was
is.
I was thinking, I was like, it's gonna travel through time and steal a sandwich for you, isn't it?
So
but
does
the
it
yeah,
steal a
question is,
good
that's
sandwich?
not making a sandwich, though, is it?
Oh,
That is
Probably.
true.
God
Oh,
of
no.
time.
Or
breaking
what if
the
All it can do
philosophy
is
of
make
this
someone
tier.
else's sandwich.
What if
then
it
I don't
goes-
think it's making a sandwich.
But what if it goes forward into a time where it can make a good sandwich, a hypothetical time? And since it's immortal,
I mean,
can
we
wait that
saw
long.
Primal Dialga, like, it's not getting any more skilled.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Also,
I also
Primal
think that it
Dialga isn't
suffers
on the
from the,
list, lol.
It suffers from the Torkoal issue. You know, it's not having hands really sucks.
Yeah.
Or a method to bypass the need for hands,
Maybe
which
we
is
need
relevant
less
for the next tier
serious
coming up.
titles. Maybe we need, like, could cook if it had hands.
Knows how to put ingredients together at least. Knows
Yes.
what tastes good. Can't really
Yes.
do it though.
Make the Skarmory category can make part of the sandwich.
I think that's a good idea.
The rest of them can stay though.
Partial assembly. If I only knew how to spell. All right, cool. Yeah, we can keep
Cool.
renaming as we go. All right.
Alright. As I
Prime
was saying-
Palkia Origin. Is that basically
As
the
I was
same thing?
saying, with the method to bypass the need for hands, yeah. Does Palkia
Well,
know what a
here's the
sandwich
thing.
is?
I would say Palkia would be well reviewed local place, because think about it, would you really want to give a bad review? When you have like the little god of space in its ultimate form, like in
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Maybe you're right.
I mean,
See, Origin Farm
does
Palkia,
have
also
an-
ancient Palkia. Did sandwiches exist in Hisui?
I think it
Think
did do.
so.
Mochi
Like,
does
they have
at least.
mochis. They have mochis. in
Okay,
Hisui.
okay. So
And
Palkia,
Palkia does-
Palkia knows what a sandwich is, and
Yeah,
as
and
a way to
Palkia does
bypass
have
the
a
need for
a way to
hands,
bypass it with
Manipulation of
just
space.
manipulation. Yeah.
Are we thinking partial assembly or could cook if it had hands?
I mean, objectively, it would make a better sandwich than Torkoal and Dialga on account of being able to make a sandwich.
I would say well reviewed local.
Well,
place
no,
is
this
Surprise
is-
Feast, right?
This is Origin. It does not have hands.
It doesn't
Doesn't
need
need
hands.
hands,
That's
though.
what
Yeah,
we've been
it can
talking about the whole
manipulate
time,
it with
guys.
space.
Ah,
It
you're
has
right,
space
right.
manipulation. It can
So
just-
we're well reviewed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're well
Yeah,
reviewed.
All
they
right.
can control gravity and just like get stuff like float up and
So,
arrange.
If you have
regular
all of that
Palkia-
with hands, you're probably getting at least a Michelin star.
Honestly, I think you're getting 3 Michelin stars because regular Palkia is the more modern Palkia, so it's also had time to perfect
Ah.
its sandwich craft.
There you go. All right. Does Satan know
No.
how to make a sandwich?
No.
He would, but he would put the wrath of hell into it.
All right, so please.
I would think it'd be spicy though. Like I'd probably go for like a 1 Michelin star. Like I think spicy. I mean,
Honestly,
what do you
though,
think?
honestly, King, I kind of agree with you because Giratina is not actually evil. At least not after Legends Arceus, right? Giratina and Platinum isn't evil. Giratina is just trying to live their own life. So, like,
Yeah,
if
he's
you
just
could
trying to,
make
like,
friends with
stop, like-
Giratina and then teach them what a sandwich is, I think they'd make you a decent sandwich.
Yeah.
Or
So
they try, at
so
least.
how should we rank it?
I'd say well-reviewed local place because its wings also work as hands of sort.
Oh
It
yeah,
also-
it
like,
does have
So long
manipulation.
as it's in, so long as it's in the distortion world, Giratina can just do whatever the fuck it wants.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think that's fair.
Is it-
I think well-reviewed local
Yes.
place is fair.
All right.
You can't necessarily give it the home field advantage, but we can
The
weight that
mold,
into its score.
Excadrill. It does have
I mean,
fingers.
also, actually, yo,
And it
on
does have
that note,
blades.
Yo, why do you also go to a restaurant? You go there for the experience. If you have a restaurant in Distortion World, literal hell. Where
Oh,
people
no.
wanna Go, like, wouldn't you want to go to
Dude,
that
no,
restaurant?
Giratina would make so much
Giratina-
money off of that, though.
All right, Giratina's already in place. We have a lot of pokes to go through. We don't need to get to them all tonight, but let's.
All right, Excadrill. I say partial assembly. It's kind of like a Skarmory on the ground.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same thing.
I felt like it could do pretty
I
well.
can never cook again because it have dirt in the sandwich. 'Cause-
I don't
Oh,
think it's
oh, that's a good
necessarily
point.
dirty.
Yeah,
That sounds
do
like
you
fast
wanna
food
eat-
garbage. If it's like kind of assembled but a little dirty,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, it's like a mid ground. I was gonna
Yeah.
rank it way higher, but okay.
I don't think the
Fine.
mold
Would you,
can do
would
it.
you eat sandwiches with dirt in them, Kanye?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. I can't speak. You heard
Okay,
it here
okay.
first,
In Time's
folks.
defense, though, he's a PhD student, so it makes sense because
That's the only thing I can afford.
You will eat anything you can get your. hands
All right,
on.
Gothitelle.
I mean,
I think
have
Goth-
hands.
Yeah. I don't think Gothitelle would like cooking a sandwich though. I think I could see Gothitelle working at a McDonald's and hating it.
I'd say no, but here's the thing though. I think like if you could convince Gothitelle to actually make you a sandwich, and the Gothitelle wanted to do it, I think it would be a well-reviewed local place to your sandwich.
Mm.
Yeah, like she has her own restaurant and she just has her own business.
Yeah, she's literally like the small businesses, you know? You
Yeah,
know how all
this
like,
is
we talk about
assuming-
small businesses.
Oh,
Th- This
Yeah, like,
isn't
wait,
a.
like
Gothitelle
Beef
can-
Stack, you know,
Gothitelle
she makes
can
nice
predict the
sandwiches with
future.
cocoa and
actually,
cheese,
Goth-
yeah.
Gothitelle can predict the future, so it can predict exactly what type of sandwich you would like,
Yo,
and
that's
then
good.
make it for you.
Did it get a
Actually, yeah.
Michelin star?
Oh,
I
you
think
get
so.
the Michelin star for that. Yeah.
I mean, would
Oh,
you-
yeah.
I mean, would she want to be someone who wants to get famous though? That's also
This
the
is
question.
under the assumption that the Pokemon wants to make the sandwich.
Right. Yeah. Because if it didn't want to, Mewtwo would be in Never Cook Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like Mewtwo would,
All right.
would never want to make
So,
a sandwich for any of
If
us.
Gothitelle wants to, it could get a Michelin star. All right.
Yeah.
Can Mandibuzz?
No,
It's like Skarmory without the blade wings.
its whole thing is being able to defog. I think it would defog away the sandwich ingredients on accident.
It's also kind of toxic.
It
Yeah,
is.
it actually
It is kinda
cukes toxic. It's part of
It
the
Alright.
plays a little
right?
foul with it
Toxic.
too.
Um,
Mm.
Onto a pond.
Volcarona?
All right. Matchup Moth. Let's go.
It would cook. If it
How's
had
the
hands.
sandwich matchup?
I think it could
Sandwich
cook- I think
matchup.
it could
Honestly,
cook
it
if had
loses
hands.
it, but only because it doesn't have hands. I think we put it top of
Okay.
could cook well.
It does have tiny little bug legs though.
Nah, I think
Yeah, that's where it puts its
Torkoal
pins
being
on,
able to
right?
smoke meat hard carries.
Okay, but Volcarona can also do that.
I can
And
learn
it can
smoke.
But
dance
also,
while doing
you
it.
want a sandwich with a bug, you know, with
It
with a
can
bug
dance
on
in
it.
2 different ways while doing it, kind.
Real. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted. All right,
So, like, when you eat a
Reshiram.
sandwich, it's been touched by a bug.
It does have fingers on its wings.
Reshiram has fingers, so they technically count as hands. Reshiram is
Yeah,
also
well-
fire type, so Reshiram can get that Torkoal Volcarona treatment.
Yeah, fire types just cook.
Literally.
Also, Reshiram is the god of truth, so this sandwich is the best sandwich in the world.
Yo, wait a
because Reshiram
minute.
declares
is
it to be.
No.
Wait a
fucking-
minute. We have a
fucking
top tier.
All
right.
That's better than Mewtwo because Reshiram declares it to be so.
Darn. All right. So be it. Okay, Landorus, Therian, and regular. Regular
Landorus-
Landorus does have hands. Landorus Therian's hands are of questionable status.
I
I
think
should note-
Landorus is too scary for anybody to give it a good review.
Nah,
Oh,
but here's the
yikes.
thing,
No,
though. I
think
think
Landorus
that
would be a Michelin
look,
star,
Landorus was
Michelin
actually
star.
revered in Hisui as the god of the harvest. I feel like Landorus knows a lot about food and human culture.
That's
Yeah,
true.
He has to be a Michelin star.
Unfortunately, Therian form, it's literally could cook well if it had hands, because the other form has hands.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That is fair.
All right, but we're not master class sandwiches here.
Yeah.
All right, Kyurem White. It
Actually,
does
yeah,
it does
it
have
has
hands.
Yeah.
I like how this has just become
No,
like
wait.
the does the Pokemon have hands discussion.
No, I think so. Here's how I'd put it, right? Kyurem White, it's cold as crap. So the sandwich would be good if it's cold, if it's a cold cut. But if it's like has to be like a nice, warm, like cooked meat sandwich.
No, you can
Would
do
you
whatever you
want
want.
that?
You can do a chicken salad sandwich.
So you guys are forgetting one thing, which is that Kyurem White is Kyurem fused with Reshiram. So I think there's really only one place for this to go.
I think Kyurem takes over Reshiram's mind more.
Okay, but
Well,
we're here
And also-
agreeing that Kyurem does want to make us a sandwich. So.
Yeah, and I think Kyurem has more precise control over its fire than Reshiram, I think
Yeah, 'cause
Reshiram
it's
has more
hot and
precise
cold.
control over its fire.
True, because Reshiram is a fire type.
So we thinking one
And
Michelin
also an
star?
ice type.
I think one
I think
Michelin
three.
star.
I think it's better than Reshiram though, right? Because
Woo.
think about it, can make good cold cuts and a good, nice and hot, cooked barbecued meat. Wouldn't you say
Okay.
that, since
Okay,
you
but
have, like,
but then we have
Here,
to think about, like,
let's
what
put
else-
it at top
Yeah,
of
yeah.
as one Michelin star. All right.
We'll compromise on it.
And now let's talk about Miss Uber's UU Maguna.
3 stars.
Woo! Sandwich
stars,
to the
yeah.
top.
He's the goat.
All right,
Better
sandwich
than
to the
better than
top.
Palkia, not better than Mewtwo though.
All right, let's say only the top, only 3 Michelin stars is ordered. Everything else is
Right.
probably not. Or
Vaguely ordered.
let's also order. Let's also
Could
order
cook.
this
Sorry,
one.
where are we putting
Sure.
Maguna
Also,
again?
partially assembled, I think. you wanna,
At the top.
At the top.
mention as
All right.
ordered.
Corviknight, I'll just put right next to Skarmory. Don't
Yep.
have to spend too
No,
much time.
I don't think. I mean, fine.
I think Corviknight
Corviknight
goes
can
next
make
to
chops, though.
Mandy.
Not sharp.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
blades.
think. Yeah,
Whoa.
Corvi
Corviknight's
isn't
a bit
as
dark
bladey.
too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also got defog. It's gonna defog away the sandwich ingredients.
All right, I guess
All
so. So,
Yeah, and also heavy metal poisoning from Korok. That's also a risk.
oh, you're right. Okay, Mr. Uber's UU, the big dog.
Arguably still Miss Uber's
Or wait, is
UU.
Zacian feminine? Yeah.
Technically they're both
They're both
technically
non-binary.
they are both genderless, but Zacian is inspired by the Lady of the Lake, so
All right, so
yeah, she's
Mrs.
of the two.
Mrs. Uber's UU. Where can the dog cook? I feel
I
like
don't
it
think the
kinda
dog
can.
can cook.
Yeah.
I think the dog is missing its sword. I think the dog would be too sad
See,
without its
if
sword.
it had
to
the
cook
sword,
properly.
it could cook, but not with
Does that mean Zamazenta can cook?
You know what? I think it can. I
Yeah,
think it can.
Yeah.
if it had hands it could.
Or are we talking partial assembly?
I mean,
I'm
here's the thing,
thinking
Sonic
cook if it can
smash
have
the
hand.
sandwiches with his shield, right? Because it tries to go to it and just like.
Yeah,
Nah,
I think
its
it's
head
Yeah,
juts
that,
out
like-
significantly.
that, like,
Like if you
tender-
look at its
that
3D model, its
tenderizes
head
the
is pretty
meat.
far out. Like if it could hold utensils with its head, which it definitely can,
I
and
think
it
it's
has the intelligence too, it's
Yeah.
at
I
least
don't know.
human.
I don't
level
know. I think it's
intelligence.
one too many steps removed. I feel like it's not quite
Okay.
in the Landorus style. Like, think about how well
Fair,
Dialga
fair.
could make a sandwich if it had hands.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, that would steal the
basically
sandwiches,
human,
though. That's
right,
also
in
the
a-
thing.
in terms of intelligence, at or above human level intelligence for Dialga and Landorus.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Urshifu, rapid
No,
and
never cook again. Soggy sandwiches. Soggy
Okay, nope,
sandwiches.
no
It's too-
soggy
it's too-
sandwiches.
It's too busy spending all of its time with its boyfriend Tornadus and VGC.
Yeah, I
All
agree.
right, regular Urshifu.
I would say 1 Michelin star for Dark.
I'm down
Uh,
with that.
I'd say well-reviewed local place. I don't think he can cook that well. Like
Yeah, it would be kind of like a
flowy
gimmick
bits,
sandwich,
yep.
you know, like the way he wickedly blows on that
It's like a
sandwich.
taco sandwich or something.
He also can't make he can't make sandwiches with too many ingredients. He can't multi-hit as well as his brother.
Oh my
It's
god.
like- yeah.
Only one ingredient.
All
right.
right. Who's next?
Reggie Alecki. This feels like top fast food garbage.
I mean, I think we
Literally
are
fast.
legally obligated to put Reggie Lecky in fast
No,
food
I
garbage, are we
think
not?
It would be never. It'd be never cook again because it'll just like burn, like electrocute all the ingredients. So it'll just be like burnt to a crisp.
I feel
Alecki's
like
also a
you're thinking
machine.
too hard about it.
Well, Lecky's also a
Yeah.
machine. Lecky
Yeah,
doesn't know what
yeah.
a sandwich is.
Yeah, I think we just fast food garbage it. You know, maybe it screws up and makes some chicken tenders instead. Spectre. Can the
Good
horse
with a
cook?
bad head.
The devious dead horse. No, I don't think it can cook.
All right.
You don't think it can cook? You don't think a
Yeah,
horse
yeah.
can cook?
If the dog can work a fast food joint,
Okay, but the dog is debatably a god. The horse is ridden
Just a
by a
horse.
god.
I mean,
Alright.
when that horse does get ridden, it does get insanely absurd. So
But the horse currently does not have the god in question riding it, so you know.
that's
that,
true.
that is fair, yeah.
Ban
No,
to
no,
sandwich
I would
AG.
say I would say Earth Luna's fast food garbage because it's filled with mud over it. Like it's got mud all over it.
That's
Think
literally
about
how it
It can
evolves. isn't
only
it?
That's
work
true,
during
yeah.
Trick
Heat
Room.
block.
Yeah. Like,
All right,
it's gonna be mud.
Sneasler can cook.
No, imagine Dire Claw. Dire Claw.
I'm sorry,
had-
those claws are dripping poison kind.
All right.
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay, Sneasler would want to
All right,
cook a good
partial
sandwich.
Not all
assembly.
of us are-
It could make a sandwich, you just wouldn't want to eat it.
Yes, fair.
No,
That's
it's probably fast food garbage because it's just toxic to you.
Real.
For real.
All right. So Garganical is perfectly seasoned, and it has hands
Delicious.
and it looks like an opposable thumb.
But it's gonna be
Yeah.
super salty if you eat it.
Or is it just well seasoned?
I think
A
if
nice
you-
salt
He can
cured
clearly
ham.
control. Yeah, he can clearly control the amount of salt he
Yeah.
deposits.
I
or
think
else
if the
every
Garganical
meat
got
would be
enough
salt.
practice, it could.
So we talking partial
I'm-
assembly or well reviewed?
I'd say
well-reviewed.
local place. Why
I,
not?
I
Alright,
agree with
cool.
well reviewed.
All right,
Like,
emu.
The fries for a plate though. The fries.
The
and
emu.
sandwich.
I think the emu takes too long to get ready.
Yeah, takes too long to get started, you know. And by that time, you've already found a better sandwich.
Yeah. So where's that? What's that mean though?
I guess-
Because that's not fast food. Does that never cook
That's
again?
Partial assembly, I guess.
I
'cause
think
it's
it's partial.
I'm
yeah.
Yeah.
thinking
all-
partial.
always out of the door. So
All right, as we're getting into the second row, I just need to be a YouTuber for a second. A reminder to, if you like this type of content, if you want to see more random tier lists or other variety content, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, let us know in the comments that you want to see more of this, or what Pokemon did we horribly misplace. Tell us those as well, because I'm sure we did. And speaking of, can Dondozo cook?
Dondozo doesn't
As
know
much as I
anything.
love him, no.
It's
Every
like-
single
Obvious,
Dondozo Pokedex entry describes how much of an idiot it is.
Yeah. alright.
As much as I love him, he can't cook. He might have good taste in sushi. He can't cook.
Yeah, having good taste is not the same thing. All right, Annihilate.
yo, 3 Michelin star for Annihilate, dude. 3 Michelin stars.
3
It's like
Michelin
basically
stars.
Gordon Ramsay of
Whew.
Pokemon. It is
I
the
think
Gordon
he's
Ramsay
way.
of
I think
Pokemon.
he's way too angry. I think he puts too
Nah,
much. of
but
his
that
anger
rage
into
is
his
channeled into
It
the
is
perfect
Gordon
sandwich.
Ramsay. He has found the
He's-
lamb sauce.
He's so angry that he will make sure you know he's the best cook in the house. Other
know
than
what?
those four, but you know. those
That's
four are
amazing.
special.
All right, can King Gambit cook?
He
I'm
can
not even
definitely
sh-
slice.
Star, dude.
I'm
3
not even
Michelin
sure of
stars,
his
a fucking
fingers.
That's a 1 Michelin star, I think.
He could definitely run a restaurant. I don't know if he could cook by himself though.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No, he has Spaniards working for him though. That's there. Like they'd all like work, listen and work. He'd be a head chef, commanding them. to do all
Oh
his
yeah,
bidding.
yeah.
And
He
also, if
earned the
they-
Michelin star and hired a bunch of poniards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
And he could definitely cook. Or, I mean, he could definitely chop. Look at that head blade. He can definitely chop.
That's true. Okay, Mr. OU.
Great Tusk can cook the OU meta. He can't cook a sandwich.
No, he can. He has a trunk. He can use a trunk to lift. and
Yes,
put- assemble.
Tusk will not stay in the doesn't have hands category because a trunk is good enough to manipulate things.
The thing is, I think
Yeah.
Tusk is a beast. In the sense that he doesn't really know much.
Yeah, I agree.
Are we never
I think
cooking
we say-
again? Are we?
Local place, like tier 1 with 50% of the customers in the city going to his
But-
restaurant. That's
I
probably
think
tough.
Tusk goes in partial assembly on account of he'd try.
Yeah,
But I
people
don't
would
think
show
he has
up.
the mental capacity to understand how to make a full sandwich.
All right, Baxcalibur, literally Godzilla. Would you eat a Godzilla sandwich?
He's got hands.
Yes,
He does
he
have
I would say
hands.
a well-reviewed local place because he can handle heat, dude. Like Thermal Exchange, his attack just keeps
That's
getting
true.
better every time.
Yeah, he
water
can
around
cook
him.
the sandwich.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
he
can
can
cook
handle
the
it.
sandwich like literally straight on the flame. He'll hold it on the flame for you.
Ooh. Yeah, one of those guys
Plus-
who washes the dishes with like boiling water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, he can also make cold cuts.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he can
I
make
He's
cold-
not a one-trick pony.
Yeah, this is a solid
go.
local place.
It's like, yeah, it is.
All right, silly cheese string man.
Silly guy.
I mean,
I
provolone.
would probably
can go-
say fast food garbage because he just open up like franchises and.
I
try to
think.
make-
Yeah, he
I
would.
think the thing is, he's got to be well-reviewed local place because Goes Gold Black's bad reviews.
Oh, you're so right though.
Oh,
Oh god.
yeah.
You
If
can't
it
lower his stats.
targets,
You can't lower his reviews.
Yup. Oh, it's just not affected. Oh, that sucks.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh god.
Everybody
Chen-
has to warn you in person before you go in there. They're
Yep.
like, no, don't actually go in there. It's kind of mid.
Chiam
It's got
Pao
5 stars on Yelp.
does not actually have hands, but can it cook?
No.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
Probably
It
partial
is-
assembly.
it is described as. Was it like?
Pulling up the deep lore.
Yeah, let me
Shin Pao
open
is
it.
literally the sword of ruin. He
open
will ruin your
Wikipedia
sandwich.
real quick.
But as that's going on, Chi-Yu can
Chi-Yu.
cook.
Yeah,
Chi-Yu
look at
can
that
cook.
hand.
He will give you a charred piece of lump.
And you'll love it. Chi can cook.
That's
And
only
you'll
if it's
fucking love it,
max
it's great.
invested. It will only one hit KO the sandwich if asked nicely.
252 plus special attack, choice spec, speeds, ruin, terrifier, Chi, you overheat in sun versus your sandwich.
I think it could
10
cook if it had hands.
10,000%.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
pull out a
I'll
count
leave it
for Chi-Yu on sandwich.
Chi, you will get the sandwich. Let me pull up that
Hey.
note real quick.
Depends which sandwich though.
All right. Roaring mid,
Roaring mid. Can Roaring mid
It's
make
got
a
arms.
sandwich?
and it has digits, so we can
Does-
we're
does
in
have digits.
assemble a sandwich territory, boys.
I mean,
Yep.
would you really want to eat a sandwich created by a more evil Salamence?
Would you
That's
really want to
true.
eat something created by the mid king himself?
Fast
I mean,
food
he's roaring
garbage.
mid. He'd make the
I mean,
most
it's
mid sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking fast
Yeah.
food garbage.
All right, Doug Trio.
Good old Dougie.
It'd be
We
a
don't actually know.
because he would
And
trap
we
you
don't
till you
actually
give him a
know
cookie.
how he.
Yes,
We don't
force
actually
you,
know if
force
he
you
could
to
cook
eat
it.
it.
He had hands.
We
Doug
don't know
Doug
if he has
Trio
hands.
is in partial assembly because even if he can make you a sandwich, you can't leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Unless
It'll
you're
be the last
flying
sandwich you
kite.
ever eat, but it might be a good sandwich.
Yeah.
You never know.
All right, Walking Wake does have hands, so
Go.
this opens up
3 Michelin
possibilities.
stars. Absolute goat.
What? No way.
What?
It's
What?
prehistoric.
It's a
Exactly.
dinosaur.
It doesn't know
Can
what a
dinosaurs
sandwich
cook
is.
sandwiches?
Okay, to be fair, he doesn't know
This
what a
is
sandwich is.
this is the
But
real
he'd still end up
conversation
making you a
we
good
need to be
sandwich
having.
just by pure accident.
I
Probably
can
won't
believe
be
that.
local.
If you can work in sun and rain, you can make a good sandwich.
He doesn't get any ice type moves, so that takes off cold cuts. But he can learn fire type moves, so
Yeah. Hydro Steam, it can I mean, I can't think of a single ingredient
You
going
steam a
in a
bun.
sandwich you'd want. Oh, yes, you can steam the bun. You're right. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
flamethrower.
So,
So-
Walking Wake serving up steamed buns. So Solgaleo.
Let's go, 'cause
I'm
we have
afraid that's the
hands, yeah.
highest tier it can go because it doesn't have hands.
But would it
I
go
think
that high?
think so.
Okay. Palafin. Oh, Palafin can cook.
Oh,
Palafin
but
can
here's
cook.
the thing. He tried to get so fast, he jet punch it, and the sandwich will go soggy.
I don't think so. He's got gloves. He can control himself.
Yeah, you can't just rate every water, poison, and ground type low because they'll get their element on the sandwich.
I mean, unless it's like Sneasler, whose claws are literally on her, like whose claws are literally filled with poison. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm feeling
He's wearing
one
gloves.
Michelin star.
I'd trust
Yeah.
Palafin to make me a sandwich.
Okay.
He's,
Thi-
he's
he's-
the superhero of
Superhero,
sandwiches.
right?
I
Yeah,
just
mean,
need to
yeah,
point
superhero.
out how even this list has been so far. There's not like
Yeah, it is quite
everyone's in
even.
one category. Cyclizar has hands. I wish the gas station category was still around because this would be perfect for Cyclizar. Like the best gas station sandwich you've ever tasted, but it's
You know
still
what?
a
We're
gas
making a
station
new,
sandwich.
we should make a new category and call it gas station sandwich specifically for cycling.
Gas station peak. I want to add that.
Above Code
and
Cookwell,
then-
yeah.
Yes. Oh wait. Could cook if had hands. Gas station peak. All right. Cool. Anything else we should throw into the gas station peak while we're at it?
Probably Garganackle.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I could put Wake there.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, I think Wake
That's
is
fair.
good.
Walking Wake gas station.
As much as I like Wake, that's fair.
Okay. Solgaleo. Oh right. We said
We
it
already
was
did Solgaleo.
staying there.
I also
No.
think maybe, I don't know, maybe Torkoal?
See, no, but Torkoal is like we can't put it higher than that because it doesn't have
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah. It
Like
is.
a hot pot, people just put like the meat and you just gotta like take the sandwich and put it in.
Yeah, Torkoal is banned from the lower tiers, but can't go any higher. All right, Archaludon.
Sandwich BL.
Does Archaludon have hands? And does it have fingers?
No, those are not fingers. It's just the
Okay.
pillars of his
Can
bridge,
you, can you use like its back spikes to pick things up like a?
Like a stapler.
like a staple remover.
So okay, maybe it's got a little more. It's got more manipulation capabilities than Volcarona.
Also,
I
his
think-
natural pose is bipedal, so even if he can't hold it in one hand, he could like smush his hands
Yeah, it can,
together
like,
and
push
pick stuff
stuff
up
around.
like that.
Okay,
He could use his horns of sort to like.
are we
lift the
talking
sandwich.
partial assembly? Maybe it can like
Probably,
push
yeah.
stuff around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just not dexterous enough to make a full sandwich, but
Oh my
he could
god,
try.
we're almost done with this list, and the video isn't like
All right.
that long.
for
Every single
all of the
Arceus
God versions,
It is
I mean-
literally God. So
will
God,
be
dude.
the
If
most
God can't
godly
assemble a
sandwich you will
sandwich.
ever taste.
All
It
right,
might
so
be shit, but it will be the most
so let's
godly
change it.
sandwich of all time.
what? Let's only rank one. No, let's only rank two.
Bugsius.
Which
silly.
one makes the best sandwich and which one makes the worst sandwich?
Gracias makes the best sandwich. He knows how to make vegetables perfectly.
I hate how you're
Absolutely.
right. I hate how you're right.
Not as good as Reshiram though.
Whoa.
Nothing is as good as Reshiram.
Not as
Ooh.
okay. Them be fighting words. All right, who's got the worst? Are we talking
Probably
rock,
Poison?
poison, electric?
Probably Arc Rock. I don't know.
I'm thinking
Dude,
poison or maybe Bugsius.
It's gotta be either poison, bug, or rock.
I
Okay,
think
but
uh,
bugs would know how good things
How
taste.
good food tastes.
I
yeah,
think
but
it's
no.
definitely not
everyone's
bug.
agreeing that poison could be the worst.
Yeah,
So is it never cook again or is it fast food garbage?
Fast
or-
food
I think
garbage.
fast food garbage.
Stop.
It's Sneasler
Okay.
type.
Yeah.
Like
Yup.
Arceus would try and make you a good sandwich.
All right, yeah, and
Wouldn't
then we skip the
succeed.
rest of these. Ursaluna ended up in fast food garbage. What about Blood Moon?
Okay, Blood Moon is the Ursaluna that swam across an entire ocean. Okay, he can cook me a sandwich.
He also
Yeah.
has hands. Yeah.
And also he's bipedal now, so
I'm
Okay.
thinking gas
Yeah.
station peak.
also has a mind's eye, so he'll know exactly what I want.
Ah, you're
I
right.
think
You're
he's
right.
really. I think he's really angry and ancient though. So I'm thinking
Like, no
gas
one
station
hired him in a
peak.
good place because he's muddy, but he would make like some really good stuff because he can read your mind.
You're right.
Yep,
You're
gas
right.
station peak.
All right. Ogerpon Hearthflame does.
Fire type possibly
Yo,
has hands.
I mean, Ogerpon would
Yeah,
just,
wait,
like, I think
does
all
Ogerpon
Ogerpons
have
would make, like,
hands?
Michelin star
Ogerpon
peak.
doesn't actually ever take her hands out of her blanket.
How does
assuming
she
it is
swing
actually a
her
blanket.
cudgel?
She uses to blanket. She also uses
Yeah,
it to like
she holds it
move
from
her
outside
mask
the blanket.
around.
Okay, well, so
the
yes, if the blanket
cutscene.
acts well enough like hands, then okay.
Yeah.
Let's
okay.
assume she has hands. Is she cooking?
Well-reviewed local place or
Yeah,
one
she's
Michelin
cooking.
star.
She knows how to do
She's
vegetables.
cooking.
She knows how
She's
to
a
do
fire.
heat.
I'd say well-reviewed local place, but she's also fire type and a grass type.
I
so.
like the
Yeah,
Michelin
I'm thinking
star.
one Michelin star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Slow King Galar.
Good old Glow King.
Another case
This one
of,
doesn't have poison dripping from its very being.
and it
So I
doesn't,
No,
think
but
we-
isn't, like,
but it also
it-
doesn't
but
have
you're saying
fingers.
It's
so you're saying
it does
Slowpoke
it has
feel
like
those
kind of
yellow or
claws.
something?
Yeah, the shelter that
Slowpoke
bites
tail
its head.
is like supposed to be like a delicacy in
And
Oh,
the
Pokemon
shelter that
world.
bites its head is supposed to infuse its brain with toxins.
Are
that
we
increase
partially
its
assembling?
thinking. I think it has like claws, right? It can move those around. It can
it
manipulate
can
that.
do.
Here's
It
the
can
thing,
hold
like,
things.
sometimes. So guys, here's the thing with about poisons, right? Like, if you don't think about it, spices are technically poisons, in a way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's
I
also
think
not
it
like
could
dripping
control-
poison. It can control it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can definitely
so
control this one.
It could make like a really nice spicy Slowpoke meat
Is Slow
sandwich.
King Peak Gas Station?
I'm thinking
I'll use
Slow
Slowpoke
King is
place.
well
Yeah,
reviewed.
especially
I think it's well reviewed.
Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Slowpoke tail.
All right, Blissey.
Top tier.
Top
tier.
tier.
Three
Yeah.
Michelin star.
You can cook good shit.
Where's
better
it?
than
It,
Annihilate.
it knows how
surely.
to make perfect comfort food. That's like its whole thing.
Yup. All right, easy. Okay, Lugia does have fingers.
Has
However-
really big fingers.
It would make you the biggest sandwich.
I think Lugia is canonically the size of like a large building, so it would in fact make you the biggest sandwich.
I think it's gas station peak.
Yeah, this sounds like gas station peak. Like, come try our 70-pound burger and win a prize if you finish
Yeah.
it within 2 hours. That's Lugia's vibe. All right, Pelipper. Are
Little
those
Pelly.
fingertips at the end of its wings?
No, those don't separate.
Those are
Oh, okay.
spiders. Yeah, you
Tragic.
could probably cook with that hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice and easy. Pex is
Nope,
never
nope,
cook again.
Never cook again.
Um,
No, never.
Hex never
So,
cook again.
there's a second
Corviknight
Corviknight.
again.
Corviknight.
Whoops.
You know
Oh,
what? Let's be nice to this Corviknight. Put it in fast food garbage. Let's be nice to
They
it.
tried to sneak one by us. Nuh-uh. Put him with his friend.
Okay. I'll fix that for next time. Heatran.
I'd probably say
It can
fast food
manipulate its
garbage,
toes.
'cause it's,
I-
think it's
You know,
basically
I'm thinking it's pretty similar to Torkoal. I think we put it next to Torkoal.
Mm.
No, but dude,
I
Heatran
agree.
is magma, dude. Think about it. It's literal magma. It's like a
Yeah, but
a
it
volcano.
is also a legendary, so it's able
If
to
we're
manipulate
putting
its fire a
Chi-Yu in
little
this
more efficiently.
category, I think it's fair to put Heatran.
Yeah.
There's a difference though. Like Chi-Yu is heat. Heatran is molten metal and rocks.
Yeah, but it's also
is
a legendary,
Torkoal?
so it can. Yeah, it can control it.
I
It can
mean,
control it a little better.
Heatran
They're both
is
volcano Pokemon.
Heat.
Heatran is in fact heat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess we'll could cook if it had hands.
All right,
Um,
and the last mon that
Laughing neck.
yeah, we've got a
Okay,
giant
so
storm.
fun fact about Raging Bolt. It does actually have a hand replacement, that being its fucking beard thing, which is movable and it does move it in game.
Ooh.
I do not
So
want
it
to
is
think
in
about
fact
that
able
too hard.
to assemble a sandwich.
Okay, so
I don't think it can do it very well though.
we talking partial assembly or it can do something
You know, I
just
think
not
that's
well.
fair. I think partial
I
assembly
think
is
if we're
fair.
putting Archaludon in partial assembly, we can put Raging Bolt in partial assembly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
its neck is a little too long to be entirely practical, so I'm thinking partial assembly is good.
All right, and I'm remembering that we missed gouging fire, which should be on the list. So Arceus Dragon
What's
is now
Fireseus?
gouging fire. No, I didn't upload Fireseus.
I mean,
Oh,
gouging fire
okay.
doesn't have hands, so it's like could cook well if it had hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw all the fire types into that category. All right.
I
In
mean,
that case,
It is true.
our list is complete. We have ranked every single Ubers Yumon on their ability to make a sandwich. Do you guys have any changes you need to make?
I think this is good.
I have suspicions on Heatran. Like, I wouldn't trust a sandwich made by a fucking volcano monster with lava and
Mm.
metals and rocks. I don't know.
You know, I think I gotta agree with King though, because like Chiyu is different, because Chiyu is the fish, and Torkoal, like look at him, he looks like a chef, right? Like that
He
man.
does.
Yes, everyone
like a-
knew Torkoal could cook.
Yeah, that was never in question. It's just he got shafted by his body shape.
I think
Heatran
that's
though, his mouth also opens the wrong way. I gotta say, like the
Ah.
It's got like the
looks wrong
bottom.
when it opens.
It's like the bottom teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta
Alright.
agree with King on this. A bit sus on that one.
So partial assembly, fast food garbage, or never cook again.
I'd probably say fast food garbage.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Then we have our list. Thank you
There you
guys
go. That's
for
official.
Give me a sec. Kind, just give me 1 second. I think we are missing Amon. We are
Oh.
in fact missing Amon.
Which one?
Its name is Iron Bundle.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Iron
Okay.
Bundle. You gotta have
Arceus.
a bundle.
Iceus in Iron Bundle. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's Bundle?
Yo, think about it. It's basically like Santa Claus. It's a robot Santa Claus. You
Can
think
Santa
would make a
cook?
bad sandwich?
No way. 1 star.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 star.
All right.
Also, I think Iron Bundle has hands, so yeah.
Ah,
Got like
yes.
flipper things.
And I do believe that is everything here. That is
Yes.
worth noting.
Thank you
Wish it
guys
would ask us
for
to put locals on here.
thank you guys for doing this with me. I will post the link to the tier maker, and if people like this, then we will do some more stupid friggin' tier lists.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's quite fun. I'd be down to do this again.
super fun.
Absolutely. All right. See you guys next time.